OK. Now. Save it. OK. Once you save it. This workflow. Click on Send Approval. So this workflow. It is sent for approval. OK, and you have to. Again, click on. The second method is your approval, workflow approval. And here it is in a spending up to the state. Just in the action menu, click on Accept it. OK. And write some connection or some comment. Whatever comment write. This will be. So now this workflow. It will be loaded. OK. Click on the workflow list again and you see Active Directory Manager workflow. If you have any of the error rate, you won't be able to load it. So it will throw any error if you have any error. OK. So what I can do now, the workflow is ready. OK, I'll again go to the security system. OK. In the security system. Open your security system. And in the security system, if you scroll down, you see this access to our workflow right. It was auto-approved. Now, instead of auto-approve, the approval workflow. What we created. Active Directory Manager workflow. As this one now. So even for the removal also, I'll be attaching the same. After attaching it right. Just click on Update now. OK. So now we will raise a request for a new user. OK, so in the Active Identity repository click on any user. Right. You see, for all this user manager is blank, OK. So now, if you request for this user, what will happen? If the manager is blank, always remember in your access. Now if you are raising a request and your application has a approval workflow. That is for manager approval, but your manager is not there, is inactive. So that time your request will be always assigned to your admin user. OK, instead of manager. So now these are the user who has the manager right. So simply I can take this user for my request. Right. Copy this username. OK, and you see the manager who is there. This is. So let's see this manager active or not. First copy this manager. OK, I don't think I'll write. Click here in Duplicate tab. And go to your user menu and search for the manager. OK, so the manager is active. Now. Take this user. Copy the username. We'll submit a new request for this user. Go to ARS menu. OK. In the ARS. By default your request home will be selected. Go to this access for other. OK, now give this user ID. I think the user ID. Click on the button. Select the user. Click on Next. And choose your application. At that, go to Checkout. OK. So now these are the two entitlement available. I'll add one more entitlement. Right. And after I can't click on next. And write some of the business. Just. And after writing, simple submit the request. So now you see, the request is submitted. Right. If I click the user, scroll down. See the request now is going to pending approval. OK. And to whom the request is assigned. Right. How you can view that. This is showing this manager approval task. So this. Who task it is being assigned to the user manager. OK. And who is the manager? Manager is G. 00526. And who is the requester? Right, it is link request access for this user. Jan March. Right. And this is for your Active Directory endpoint and assign is this person. So now what I'll do. I have to log in as a this user to approve this request. Right. Simple copy the username. Right. So let me show you something. Here instead of let me go to the other tab. Right. And here. Simple click on the admin menu. Open this 3-dot. Go to add a function. OK. Click on the admin function. Right search the manager user. So for this manager user. If I want to approve these requests, write whatever request is assigned to the manager. Right. I should be able to log in as a manager. So for that, I have to what I can do. I have to go to the admin function. Right open this user. Right. Once you saw the user, click on manage. OK. And there is also an reset password. Click here and give a default password. So some default password I'm giving here. OK. Once I give a default password, click on save. OK. And the password is reset successfully. So what I can do is copy this user ID. Right. So this is, your username is different, and what is this? (0256). Right. Let me open it again. OK, it is a display name. This is your username. OK. Let me open Incognito tab now. OK. Click on Incognito tab. And this is your username. Now hit the URL again. This time I will be logging as an admin user. Sorry, this is a manager user. Now give the password. Click on Login. OK. So it is denying this username. I believe, if I go back right. Maybe it is searching this user. OK. To give the username this one. 123.